Ephesians chapter 6, verse 16. It says, above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith you shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith we shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. We cannot be talking about victory if we are not in a war. Praise the Lord. We cannot be talking about victory if we are not in a war. The fact that the Bible talks about the word victory means that there is a battle we are fighting. The fact that the Bible begins to point to us that we have the victory means that there is a battle that we must go through and come out victorious. Not that we will go through the battle and begin to worry. No, we will go through the battle with an understanding that we are already victorious. We are already victorious. Now, we must understand in life that every day of your life, you must rise up to possess what belongs to you. So, I want to talk quickly this evening on possessing your victory. Possessing your victory. Every day in life, you must rise up to possess what belongs to you. You know, a lot of times, believers want to just sit down, fold their arms, and just believe that everything will fall from heaven to their laps. Just sit down, fold your arms, just believe that whatever happens, it will fall to your laps. But when believers begin to face oppositions, when believers begin to face trying times, when believers begin to face tough times, they begin to wonder and say, God, are you not there? Excuse me, God is there, but in you has been put everything that is needed to possess your victory. In you has been put everything that is necessary to possess your victory. That's why I said, greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. So whatever comes from the world, listen, what is in you is already greater. So therefore, by what is in you, you can possess your victory. What is in you is already greater. That's why he said, behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions and over all the powers of the enemies, and nothing shall by enemies hurt you. Therefore, the power you possess is above every other power. That by this power that you are possessing, no power of the enemy shall by any means hurt you. That's why he said, I have given you a name that is above every other name, that at the mention of that name, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess that Jesus is Lord. So you see that you have a name that when you mention, the Bible says that in the heavens they bow, on the earth they bow, underneath the earth they bow. So everything that you need to actually possess your victory every day of your life has been given to you. There's not one day that you should be looking at your victory and crying and wondering and beginning to be in despair and beginning to be in worry. No, every victory that belongs to you, you must rise to possess it, because what is needed to rise to possess it has been given to you. Listen, God will not come down to possess your victory for you again. No, what is happening is that he has given you what it takes to possess the victory. system where the president, is the president is the president of the country, but there are things to be done, like there's supposed to be a man who should be on the road controlling the traffic as a traffic warden. Listen, that man takes a delegated authority from the president and stands on the road there. He's dressed with a uniform that everybody recognizes. So each time that man raises up his hand to any vehicle, that vehicle understands that he must obey the instruction of that man. Now listen, it's not just that man that obeys, it is the authority behind that man that is being obeyed. So to be able to maintain law and order on the road, the president cannot leave his seat to begin to do that. So what does he do? He delegates that authority to somebody who and then that person now stands on the road to begin to function there, just as you and I actually voted in the president to function, to be able to maintain law and order. It is by that delegated authority that man functions. Look, the man can be poor if he likes, the man can be rich if he likes. I don't know if you understand. It's not about the financial status of the man. It's not about where the man comes from. He can come from the north, south, east, or west. It's not about where he comes from. The man can come from it's not about his family background. No, the man who is standing there, it is nothing about him, but it is about the delegated authority that is functioning with. Therefore, you must understand that it is by this same sense that God has placed you in this world. He didn't just place you as yourself. He placed you with his power over your life. He placed you with his power functioning through your life. He placed you with his name on top of your life, so that by this delegated authority, behold, I give unto you power. That power there talks about that delegated authority. So you see now that God will no more come down to begin to cast out devils for you. No, don't waste your time. Stop shouting Jesus, Jesus, Jesus when you see the devil. That's why when Jesus was speaking to them in Mark chapter 16, he said to them, and you shall cast out devils. He said to them that believed on his name, you shall cast out devils in my name. He didn't say to them, when you see devils, you will come back to me. No. That's where many believers miss it. When you see devils, you don't come back to God, but you stand there and you cast out the devil. Don't miss this. You shall lay hands on the sick, and the sick shall recover. So you don't begin to stand there and you see the sick and you go say, oh God, we are calling on you. Oh God, come and help us. Lord, we know that you can heal the sick. No, God can heal the sick, but the dedicated authority to heal the sick has now been put in you. You are the one that should function under that capacity. You are the one that should function as a healer of the sick right now. Therefore, everything that God has given to you, everything that God has promised you, it is now in your place to possess it. Stop waiting for God. God will not come and give it to you. God has given you all it takes to get it. Listen, praise the Lord. It's like a doctor. A doctor goes to school, learns medicine, is taught all about medicine and surgery. Is that not so? And then he's allowed, after all the trainings, he's allowed to go and practice. He gets into the consulting room, and then somebody comes in and begins to tell him, doctor, I have this, I have that, I have that, I have this. Then the doctor says, wait, let me go and ask my teacher. Praise the Lord. I don't know if you're getting understanding. He said, wait, let me go and ask my teacher. When I ask my teacher, I will come back and then talk to you. Will you take treatment from such a doctor? He does not know what he's doing. He's a quack. He didn't go to that school well. He didn't learn anything. That's why at the point of practice, he still needed to go back and talk to his teacher at the point of practice. Listen to me. That is the same thing God has given unto us. Power. That's the same thing God has given unto us. Power. You mustn't miss this. Don't make a mistake. God has given unto us. God has given unto us. A lot of times people want to claim righteousness. So they tell themselves, it is God that is is powerful, I'm not powerful. No, that's not what the Bible said. The Bible said, God has given unto you